It's day 119, it's John McLauchlan. Welcome back to the My Lead Gen Secret case study. I'm promoting Clickbank products with My Lead Gen Secret, and it's day 119. Yeah, I've had a pretty decent week actually up to now. I tell you, I've just got back from Yorkshire. If anyone likes walking, or if anyone likes Yorkshire, I decided to go out and have a walk around Yorkshire and just go and have a look at some of the peaks. Went and climbed one of the 3 peaks there called Whernside, and it was absolutely soaking wet. Just literally got back, so I don't think I've bothered with a sunburn today, but certainly Paul Angus is in his bed and he's absolutely clapped out. So yeah, it's a bit of a later one, but that's the reason why. If you want to have a look at my Facebook profile, I'll put some photographs on there, and you can have a look at those and have a bit of a laugh and look at the drowned rats. Right, let's go and have a look at Clickbank. Okay, so I said it's been quite a decent day. 3 sales today, 1 sale yesterday, so that's good. So I'm going to have a quick look at the reporting, and we'll just see what's happening there. I did say on the last video that I was hoping to get over the next sort of threshold is $2,000. Okay, we're at 1974. Okay, that was a good year as well. So hops currently 32,370, 617 impressions, 59 sales. Conversion rate is climbing steadily at 9.56% and 1974. In terms of the overall sales, because we're still getting those rebills coming in. In fact, what is it? Is it rebills? Yeah, rebills. So 90 people have taken information from what we've been doing on this case study. They've looked at the email, and they've purchased and repurchased as well. So this is recurring billing and also new business. And also for the month, I was trying to look at the month because it's kind of interesting to see what we've been doing. So May the 6th, so April the 6th, we'll go and apply that. We were about 700, so it's about the same, sort of 733. But one of the things you'll see is the conversion rate from that month, April 6th to May the 6th. Remember last time with the previous product and the previous month or the previous quarter, we got up to about 11%. Now we're at 13.6%. So what we're doing, or what I'm doing, is I'm just putting more personality into the emails, and it works. Okay, it might not work initially, and that's what I sort of discussed with the Facebook, Instagram email I put out last week, which I thought was going to be great. But what it does, it warms your audience up even more. Okay, so if they get more of those types of emails, then they will warm to you more, and they will connect with you further. And what that means on the back end is that they will take you more seriously. They will get to know, like, and trust who you are, and they will do more business with you. Okay, so it's really important to do that. So what I've done today, I've got an email that I sent out on he says, looking for it, the 13th of April, and it was all about yoga, so helping a yoga teacher to upload their stuff on Instagram. And the previous subject line was, what did I put? Flexing your $150 a day, flexing your downward dog on Instagram. Okay, so that was quite kind of funny. Okay, and what I've put on this is a bit more nearer the mark. I'll just show you. Look, 150 a day, flexing your lotus pose on Instagram. Okay, so I said, look, this is nothing to do with OnlyFans. And then I just say, look, it's in fact what I learned was, because I'd just been online to see what the lotus pose was, it's the cross-legged. And I just said, look, it's like, how would I describe it? It's a cross-legged bendy thing, you know, where you put your feet on top of your feet and you do that. Okay, I can't do it because my hips aren't quite flexible enough, even though I've been doing karate for over 40 years. Okay, so yeah, it's a cross-legged bendy thing that you do in yoga. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Okay, so what it does, okay, number one, okay, we've got something that is kind of interesting. Flexing your lotus pose. What on earth is that? Okay, but I'm interested in that sort of money. So there's quite a lot going on with the subject line. Then we talk about, okay, let me stop you right. Let me stop you right there. This has nothing to do with OnlyFans type activities. Okay, So it's kind of funny, kind of a bit of an icebreaker. Then I'm talking about the bendy legged thing in yoga, and what that really does, it says to me, look, I'm no expert, okay, so therefore I'm exposing a vulnerability to my audience, which is really appealing, it's really attractive. When you say, okay, I'm really vulnerable at this stage, I don't really know what I'm doing, so if you can guide me and help me, that'll be great. Now if you're a leader and you do that, then that empowers the people that you're talking to, and it really helps, okay. And if you can be vulnerable on video, okay, with a real message, obviously don't just be a complete mess on video, and you'll scare people away. But if you've got a message, a clear message, being vulnerable is really powerful, okay. Then I go into the sort of the reason why I'm emailing them, okay. The other thing I learned today, and the reason for the email today, I'll just put email, is a yoga teacher on Instagram, has 1.5 million subscribers, and she needs help uploading her content. The rate for this is that, okay, click here to learn more. That's our 1A link. So I said, if you know how to upload content on Instagram, then apply for this position. No previous experience is required, and you may be pleased to know that being able to do the bendy leggy thing on yoga isn't required either, okay. So it's kind of a nice little frame, okay. The open the loop, the close the loop, the frame, the whole thing, it's like a nice meat sandwich, okay. Which is probably not the best thing talking about lotus pose, but you know what I mean. And then we've got our call to action, the main call to action, and then obviously we've got a hot link all ready to go. So that's really what we're doing. And I think, the more emails you send that have got a little bit of soul in them, okay, you can tell that's got a personality attached to it, not just click here, this is really good, this is really great, go and do it today. You've got to really put your own personality into it. So My Lead Gen Secret, as I always say about this time of the video, go and have a look up here. You will see a card coming up there, and it'll be like a little information thing. Have a look at that, and what it's going to do, it's going to take you to my page, or if you've missed it, go and have a look at the first link in the description. That's going to take you over to my page, and I can tell you exactly how to get started with My Lead Gen Secret. And let me tell you, I've been doing this My Lead Gen Secret thing for it's going to be 5 years in June or July. I'm going to have to find out which. But in June or July, it'll be 5 years of promoting this. And I promote this every day because the leads convert. That's it. Simple. Okay. Now, some people make it convert, and some people just give up because they go, well, these leads are really difficult to convert. And yeah, there is a technique, but there's a technique to everything. And what you'll find online is that you will see, number one, groups of people who don't make it work, okay, and number two, people that do make it work, okay, and number three, people that are kind of in the middle, okay, maybe making a bit of sales but not really doing brilliant. And I always say, if somebody can make sales with My Lead Gen Secret, and if some people can make a substantial amount of money with My Lead Gen Secret, then why not you? Okay. And they all work. The leads work. It's just knowing how to get them to work and how to get these leads to convert. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm showing you. So if you go to that page, I've got a day zero video which tells you how to get started, and it tells you a lot more about My Lead Gen Secrets. Have a look at that. So I'm going to go and select all my leads. This is the wrong account. Let me go and log into the right account. Okay, so I've got five accounts. This is my number one account. There we go. My own system. Log in. 331,800 leads in this account. It's going to send to the first 200,000. I'm going to load in yesterday's email to keep all the formatting. There's all the formatting. Font size 16, really simple. Same kind of format as what I've just shown you. And then my signature is always the same. My name, my image, my socials, my PS line. That's it. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple, but keep it congruent. Keep it the same every day. Maybe change the image. Okay, maybe something is more appropriate or whatever. Maybe you can test and measure stuff, but just test it. Okay. Right. So we need the subject line, and it'll be interesting to see what happens on this. because it's again it's one of those emails that I go, that's a good email. That if I received that email personally and I read it, I'd go, yeah, this guy is kind of leveling with me, or this person. It could be a woman sending it. The other thing as well, it's quite a nice short email. I do like the shorter emails. That's common. Cross-legged, yeah. What do I say here? And I've got on the subject line as well, I've got 150/day. So just per. It's just the way you can do per sometimes. If you've got a subject line that's really long and you're doing 150 per day, then you can kind of cut it down a little bit. But what I always say is that if you've got this format for the price, okay, or the income, potential income, do the same in the body, okay, so match it. All right, it's really important to do that. The other thing we need to do is we need to just make our spacings. What's going on here? Okay. Reason for the email is yoga teacher hasn't he? Okay, that's fine. Sometimes when you do the paragraphs like we're doing them, Grammarly will tell you, well, there's all sorts of problems with it, but that's because we're doing what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. Let's go and grab that link. Grab the hop link. Copy that. In fact, tell you what, let me just copy it again. There we go. That's it. So on that link, as always, oh, there we go, it's bigger. Where's it gone now? And mark and TID equals 1ml 0605, and then you can track everything. Nice and simple. Keep it simple. That's the way. Right click and paste. I've also got another question for you as well. Okay, talk about being vulnerable. Is Gore-Tex waterproof? Okay, I know it's breathable, but is Gore-Tex waterproof? Because after today, I'm thinking it might not be. Because unfortunately, my wonderful Solomon boots got a bit wet inside, which has never really happened before. So I'm just wondering if I need to kind of put some, just going to put on here, look, I'm going to put the 1A, okay, on the tracking. So yeah, my Solomon boots are like a brushed, like a, what do you call it, like a suede on the outside, but they're Gore-Tex. And I don't know if I need to kind of protect them, look, with a little spray or something. So I might just do that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you know, if you're kind of a bit more up with this, with the Gore-Tex stuff. Because yeah, it was wet. Okay, so there we go. Make 150 a day on Instagram, and there is our hop link. Just make sure you always check that. Make sure it's your Clickbank ID. If it is, then you're good to go. We'll get rid of that. And yeah, look at this. Just have a quick look at it. Let me stop you right there. I might change that subject line, you know, because it's kind of the wrong context. I think really what I need to do is ask a question. Do you want to flex your lotus pose on Instagram? Fancy flexing your lotus pose on Instagram? Because it says flexing your lotus pose on Instagram. It's like, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just more of a statement, which some people may or may not respond to. So if you ask them a question, you're opening a loop. Okay, so I might just do that. Let's just go back a minute. Oh no, we have answered a question. We're making a statement, $150 a day flexing your lotus pose on Instagram. That works. Yeah, that works. That's okay. That's just me. I'm tired. I get it. Okay. Well done, John. Send. Thank you. Right. So the next thing we'll do is I'll get a new notepad out and I'll grab the source, click Control A and C, paste that in, and we'll grab the subject line as well. Paste. Okay. Control A and C. Right, so yeah, go to account number 2, log out. If you've got 2 or 3 accounts, and as I always say, this is the best way to do it. Okay, just copy everything. So what I've done, look, I've got the source code, I've copied everything, including the headline. Okay. Spooky. Including the headline. So I'm going to go to the mailing system, and literally all you got to do is just paste in. Right click, paste. Okay, just take out the bits that you don't want. Source, click anywhere. Okay, Control A and C. Did that work? No. Source, Control A. Oh, I'm copying it, aren't I? Idiot. Right, let's copy it again. Right, here we go. Control A, V. Because C is copy. Right, it's good. There we go. Right, click on there. Go to the 1A link and we'll change the 1 for a 2. Click on there again. Change that for a 2. Perfect timing. And let's just preview it again just to make sure everything's okay. Looks okay. It would have been better maybe to put the click here to learn more, maybe a little bit further up. But it's not really relevant because it's it doesn't really matter. You got to make it read properly. Send email. Send email. Have a slurp of coffee. I think I'm actually a bit dehydrated after today. Dehydrated after being rained on for hours. Right, account number 3, mail system. The cool thing about this as well, you can also do it one-handed. Maybe. Right, source, Control A, V. We'll take this out, and I want to change this to account number 3. Yeah, the key, as I always say, and I've said for many days, the key is connecting with your audience. The key is always connecting with your audience. And how do you connect with your audience? You improve your skills. Send. That's it. Improve your skills. Keep looking at your skills. Keep testing and tweaking your skills, and get better. And when you get a result, find out why you got a result, and then work on that. You know, and it's not a fast process. And you know, one of the things I talk about, and this is what I spoke about in my affiliate marketing masterclass course, which is now launching tomorrow. Okay, so if you're not subscribed as yet, then you're going to be missing out. So hit the subscribe button just below and you'll get instant notification. All those videos are all uploaded. They're all configured. They're all ready. I've got all the downloads ready. I've got the workbook is all ready, and it ain't just some poxy little ebook, you know, let's go and make people happy. It's a proper book that I've written, like I said, with my fair 2 fingers. So it's powerful stuff. It really is. I don't say that lightly. So yeah, if you subscribed, you'll get notification when that comes live, and it's going to come live tomorrow. And I'm really, really looking forward to it because it's taken me a shit load of work to do. Okay, but I wanted to put that value in, like I do every day on this. I mean, I see this as, hopefully you'll see this as being valuable, because I'm teaching all kinds of stuff when it comes to doing this. So yeah, you're making commissions, but ultimately what you're doing is you're refining your skills. And if we can continuously improve, like month on month on month, every time you're improving your skills, and those commissions are going up and up and up and up, okay, what's to stop us, making $5,000 a month in commissions from Clickbank? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Because by that time, we'll know exactly what we're doing, we'll know exactly what to say, how to say it, and we'll also have built up all that recurring revenue from the previous sales that I've just shown you. Okay, so it's just a question of time that's going to happen. And we're already at the moment $700 a month, just over, just from Clickbank, all right, which is madness. So it's going to build up and up, and it's going to build up, and it is, and you can do exactly the same thing, you really can. It's just having that tenacity to keep going, and that's why I say, if you're going to start with an online business, make sure you can afford the payments. Like, make sure you can afford the overheads. Never get kind of rushed into it's false scarcity, or scarcity. People say, oh, you've got to get it. Yeah, you can get in, but you've got to get in today, because if you don't get in today, the price is going to double. In fact, the price is going to triple. Okay, well, let the price triple. Thanks very much. You don't want to be pushed into any of that nonsense, because it's what they do it because they want to get sales, and they can, in their mind, they can help you better if you get in better. And yes, one of the things I talk about in the course is one of the things that Tony Robbins says: success loves speed. But no, I explain why, and a lot of people don't really explain why. And when you know why success loves speed, then you implement those actions. But a lot of marketers pretty much do it on that basis, but really all they want is money out of you. Okay, so doing something like this is, I find, a lot less pressure. You get less sales because people go, yeah, it looks all right, it looks okay, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, maybe I'll do it today, yeah, maybe, yeah, it looks okay, well done, John, yeah, oh yeah, myleadgensecret Secret, I've seen that, oh yeah, John's doing it again. And this is how people go on. So to get people to make a decision, okay, I can deliver you this much, okay, you pay this much, okay, but tomorrow it's going to be this much, okay, so if you don't get in now, you're going to miss out. And sometimes, you need to do that kind of approach, but it's a dangerous situation, because a lot of people get involved in these things, don't make it happen, and then go, you know what, that guy was a right rip-off con artist because he got me involved and he said I was going to be successful. And people don't ever say that, but that's the inference. Okay, so you've got to be kind of careful. With this, with myleadgensecret Secret, you get in, you what I was saying about being able to afford your overheads until you get profitable, and that when will I get profitable is an unknown. People never really know when they're going to get profitable, because it's different for everyone. Okay. It took me 3 weeks to get my first sale of myleadgensecret Secret when I first started this, back nearly 5 years ago, and then you kind of go from there. So you go, okay, 3 weeks worth of sending every single day for one sale, right? There lies in your initial statistics, and then you can build from there. So I've got to send 3 weeks worth of emails excuse me, I'm sorry, before I get another result. And that really is where your mindset wants to be. What your mindset doesn't want to be is what people do, and they go, oh, Clickbank, oh, I've made a sale. Oh, I haven't made a sale. Let's have a quick look in here. Let's have a look at the dashboard, okay, and see what I've brought in. So, oh, only 3 sales today. That's rubbish. Okay, what about tomorrow? And if you're someone that is completely obsessed with getting results rather than improving your skills, you won't last. Okay, it's like going on a blind date every day, until you're 50 years old and getting rejected every day. Hello, no, sorry, goodbye. How long could you sustain it for? Okay, it's just you don't want to be doing it. You want to be improving your skills. How can I talk better to people? How can I communicate better with people? How can I then, what's the call to action? Well, have you enjoyed the first date? Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. So what do you fancy going on the next one then? Oh, okay. Oh, well, there are we? Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll go on another one. Okay. You've broken the ice. You've made a move. It's a call to action. Okay. And you do exactly the same kind of thing in emails. Okay. Go and click the link. Have a look. Okay. Here's the information. Let me show you what I found. Okay. Call to action. The first call to action is a softer one. The second one is a more of a call to action. So what do you fancy going on the date next week? Okay. Do you fancy going to that little restaurant around the corner? Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah. Okay. As you're leaving, right, I'll see you next week. Definitely see you at 7 o'clock. Okay. I'll pick you up at 7 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Good. It's more positive. Okay. But it's how you do things, and whether you're trying to find a partner or whether you're trying to find your first sale, there's no difference. Okay. The only difference is how do you improve your skills. And with marketing, you just look at your preferred skill set. Okay, your preferred skill set. Is it like video? Is it email? Is it just like cold calling people? Is it reaching out to people on Facebook? Okay, I really hate that. Okay, hey John, how you doing, man? Hey brother, how's life? Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, what are you selling? Okay, I just hate that approach. It's just so false. But it works for some people, and some people like it and resonate with it, and some people are really good at it, and you can engage people in conversations, and they do really well. So you do what you want, but same with dating. Okay, are you gonna do the online dating thing? Are you gonna go to bars? Okay, is your call cheesy lines? I don't know anyone who does cheesy lines anymore. What's that in your eye, love? What is it? Oh, so it's a twinkle. I don't know anyone who does that anymore. Maybe with not without going to court anyway. But yeah, use what works for you and develop it and develop your skills, and you'll gain traction. I guarantee it. You just gotta give it long enough, and you've got to give yourself faith. Have faith in yourself and your abilities, because a lot of people in marketing, they're not bright people. They're not intelligent people. They're not mentor candidates. They're just people that go, okay, let's go and make this work. How can I make it work? Okay, and they make it work, and they find what works for them, and they leverage that. And before you know it, they've got a 6 and multiple 6 and a 7-figure business, and you think the sun shines out their backside. Okay, and you see them in person, and they go, yeah, did this, really worked. Okay, just kept doing it, just kept being consistent, kept working. And what was the magic ingredient, Mr. Successful Person? I just kept on doing it. Okay, I remember, I'll just finish with this. There was a guy on stage once at a marketing conference in London, and his earnings were there were crazy, ridiculous earnings. They were kind of, Ronaldo type level of earnings, crazy. And he was in his early 20s, and he was on stage, and all these old guys were saying, how did you do it? And he went, well, I don't know, mate, I just got all these followers on Instagram, so I just posted them a link and everyone signed up. And I was like, you bastard, because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you just do something, and if you're consistent enough with it, it works. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. Go and do it. Go and find out what works for you. And before I ramble on anymore, I'm going to go. Okay, go and have some water. So if you've been watching so far, thank you very much. Hope you got some value from it. If you have, hit the subscribe button. Give us a big fat like. Okay, and if you've got any questions, as I always say, drop me a comment below, because I always answer questions in the right way. What else? Yeah, I'll see you on the training tomorrow. Have a good whatever you're doing tomorrow, and I'll see you later on with the session. Bye for now.